Hey YouTube, we're back with it. You guessed it, another YouTube video. And today I'm going to sing one of my original poems. And so I hope you like it. And then I'm going to show you some artwork. Okay, so this poem is called If You. Now I'm going to try to do it dramatic. So you know what I mean? Like, don't be like, really? But you know, I'm trying to get in my little theater thing. You know what I mean? All right, so this poem is called If You. If you wasn't rooted in heavy pain, planted under the rock to grow from asunder, you will never understand my pain. And so when God holds his hand down to pick me up, you need to clap for my game. I've been feeling pain since a little one. There's no competition when I make it rain. I eat them shots like who else and for what? When you was the oddball and always stood out, I ain't never been a lame. Don't envy me, because all I'm going to give you is my pain. And watch you pick your swords and scrape your back and ask me, when does the pain stop? And I will say, never, for you. Just like it has not stopped for me. You so tough, right? Well, you need a reprieve. When things go bump in the night and you look for the light, but there is none. Because hell is where you will succumb, where the roaches and rats reside, and you will face the outcome. My private hell, that is, where even the jailers are none. And you smell scum before they inflict the pain on you until you become numb. They ask me why I hurt, because if you stop doing dirt, I wouldn't hurt you so much. And I said, when I spoke up, no one would come to my rescue, of course. And so when I act out, you run to inflict pain on me again. At least you would come. It's like a mental recipe of crumbs from the inmate's mouth. And then they yell, done, when they kicking you around. And you forget, because if you remember and try to fight back, they tag team you and put you back in your place. Lay down or your face and don't run. And they yell out, that was that. And if you want some more, meet me in the back. I have some more where that came from. We could fight like grown-ups. We could wrestle like men. But you're just a kid. So you just give in. So you retreat until the right time. And God says, I got your back. I got your back this time. I can't release my pain until I know I won't feel it again. Until I know I won't see it again. Until I know I won't see that evil grin. I never had nobody to run to, because the ones who made my sores took care of me. And we was poor. And they said, tell nothing that happens in this house, or you will be no more. And so as a child, those words stuck to me like ugly sores. And I vowed when I left, I would even a score. And I never came back to that place anymore. But I don't blame the inmates. It's not their fault. Because they was doing what the system paid them to do. Keep the black child down. Or turn them into a whore. Doing any and everything for money. And clap your hands for them and say, I knew you would be nothing. Just like your family, just like your father's family. He was nothing more than a drunk or a drug addict. But you're so much more. You're more than he. You've even become a whore. You dance and you sing, a little offbeat. But if you dress like me, maybe you can find a man like me who will beat you up and bruise you, but leave no sores. Be like me. I'm a model liar who resent anyone who exposed me for hire. The world will see what I want them to see. I will never die because I play the game so well. And if I have to lie, then I don't want you to tell. You don't want to see me go to jail, do you? And you say, no, family member, but I will see you in hell. The hell that you made for me. Now hush up now and don't yell. I'm closing the door now. Promise me you won't tell. I'll turn the lights out like you did me. I hope justice prevail. All right, so that was, I won't say that was a dark poem, but I will say it's relevant to the day, to today's time of the kids who are struggling. You know, a lot of kids, we talk about the violence that's going on with the kids, but we never look at the parents and the home that they're in. And so once we start to examine these homes and these parents, we can get somewhere and kind of help the youth kind of start to straighten up, because you know the modeling happens at home. So if they don't have a good role model at home, of course they're going to do what they see or do what seems cool, you know, if it's a community, you know, of people doing the same thing. And so I don't want to just blame the youth, but I do want, and I don't want to blame the parents, because the parents may not been raised right. And so I don't want to play the blame game at all. I just want to fix the problem. You know what I mean? So we shouldn't always be trying to point the finger, you know, because of the old saying, a head got to roll. You know how they say that. We should try to get to the root of the problem, because this is generational. You know what I mean? Like this is a generational curse. Like people been like, I went to jail, my daddy went to jail, my grandson went to jail. Like, this is a generational curse. So we can't like just blame the one person. Like, we have to go back and kind of see, you know, where we can change things and fix things and put things right on the right track. And so that was my poem. But you know, this is an art channel, so we're always going to talk about art. And so this is an old painting. I hope you could see it. Okay, so I know it kind of looks kind of, I don't want to say weird, because it's not weird, because it's art. But it looks kind of different. And so that's the look I was going for this one. It's actually a rough texture, because I used texture paste and crackle paste on it. And so then I took like this little piece and just kind of like drew in it, like it's so it's kind of like clay, and I'm like drawing in the clay. But my thought was the clay tablets, you know, and so that was what inspired me to do this one. Now, obviously, I've never seen a clay tablet, so I don't know if it would look like that. But this was just my thought about the clay tablets. And so I wanted to do something like that. So with this, you kind of see like the cracks in it, because it's basically showing you that like this is old and stuff like this. It's antique. I don't want to say old. So it's antique. And so I wanted to do like a little antique feel. And I mean, I don't really know why. This is when I first started painting. Well, maybe not first started painting. So probably like 2 or 3 years in, I had made that one. And I was looking up about runes and stuff like that. And so I thought it was just kind of neat to just, you know, do something like that. And so I don't have a frame for it, but I do want to put it in like a fancy little frame, because it always kind of reminds me of God. Like when I did that, it kind of reminded me of God and Moses and stuff like that. And so I really enjoy art. I mean, like I said, I don't paint every day, but when I really feel good, I like to paint. And so that is really it. I will see you next time. I'm going to take another break because I got so many more books to read. And so it may be another month before I do another video. But I will see you when I see you. Peace.